Generic greetings. I believe it was Einstein that once said only two things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the former. However, if he was around now, I think he would amend that to only three things are infinite, the universe, human stupidity, and people asking you to play Rust, and I'm not sure about the first one. Rust is a survival game in which, from my experience, you run around and after 5 minutes either die of dehydration, starvation, exposure, or get hit over the head with a rock from some other player that really wants to steal your nakedness, because that's all I've really got on me. Either way, it's in development, has been in development for quite some time, been out a while now, and sold about a bazillion copies, so obviously everybody knows what this thing is. I keep away from this sort of thing because, after all, it is a survival game, which means it's probably going to be about as much fun as stabbing my eyes with petrified potatoes, and I really don't get these sort of games. Like, the idea is that you load up and there's other people and you try and survive, and either you work with these people or they try and kill you, or some bit in between, but there doesn't seem to be an end game, and there doesn't seem to be anything to really build other than just a cube to survive in, so I don't really get them, I don't understand them, but either way, I'm going to give this one a go. I've got a beverage here with me as well. Today's beverage is chamomile and nettle tea. It's quite nice. My experience of this game is limited to about 20 minutes of loading into random servers. I think there's about 2 or 3 servers I've actually went on and loaded in, went, yep, this is, oh, look, let's have a look around, and then boom, if I die. So, yeah, let's give it a go. So, I've just refreshed the official server list. Actually, let's do another refresh and see what happens. And what we'll do, we'll find one with a high player count, and then we'll jump in. I don't know if there's any like rules to these servers or anything like that, and apparently when I'm only getting 265 servers rather than the 2,000 that I got earlier. Let me just refresh it again and see what happens. And apparently we're now getting no servers, so, right, that's Rust. What is that all about? What? So we're getting no official servers now after 2 refreshes. We got community servers, which I'm guessing are just standard servers, like official servers, but ran by the community, so they can put them on their own thing. Modded, I guess, is, well, what it says on the tin, modded. And official are apparently, they don't exist. That's the game. So that's Rust. Right, thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings. Right, obviously I couldn't leave it there, so I've restarted the game a couple of times, and I've managed to get a server list on this one. So I'm going to find a game that's got a decent number of players, but also a decent pick, and I think this one here, rustified.com-eu, is probably the way to go. 110 people out of 200, which is cool. I have to point out, it is in alpha, as you can see on the top right there, so there will be some bugs here. So, Rustified Goodness now in Europe, map wipe scheduled every 2 weeks. So what, you wipe, what, do you actually wipe it every 2 weeks, or there's no real progression, you just rinse repeat? Blah blah blah. Please behave in a mature manner. Trolls, asshats, and toxic players are not welcome. Right, join, I guess, because I'm neither of those. I'm just a noob that wants to survive. So, like I said, my experience is limited to loading up, walking around, and oh no, I think I got eaten by a wolf once as well. And like I said, I've only played a little bit, about 20 minutes or so, and went, yep, that's not for me. But I just want to give it another go and see what happens. So I'm going to load in, I'm going to wander around, see what we can actually do and learn it on the way. So don't expect any long build on this one. Don't expect any tutorial or any sort of pearls of wisdom from myself on how to survive or anything like that. I'm just going to give it a go. And we'll see how long this takes to actually load in. I assume the map is random, which is, well, good, I guess, because it means you don't know everything. I don't know if DayZ's random or not. I think it is a stock map, but with changes in, like, in the weapons and other spawns and things like that. I haven't actually played DayZ in quite some time. I did play the mod back in the day, and then when it came to early access about 10 years ago or whatever it was, what? Oh, you were alive for 49 seconds, then Disease Crow killed you using a stone pickaxe. So apparently I've loaded in and I'm already dead. Wow. Well, that's representative of my experience in the game. Okay, we'll click respawn, and we'll see actually what happens. So what looks like has happened there, I was loading in, then I've, yeah, got killed. So you are asleep, press any key to wake up. So we will wake up and we can see that we're on the shore. Very, very nice. So, what is my character? How do we bring my character up? There we go. This is my character, Genericson. Looks like a female, I think, because it's all randomly generated, all very pixelated, which obviously brings all the boys to the yard and all that sort of thing with my pixelation. And we're going to wander around and see what we can do. So we've got a... Well, what have we got items-wise? We've got a rock, and we can use a rock to hit a rock. No, we can't, because we can't look down and hit it because we're not close enough. And there we go. We can actually hit a rock, and it does absolutely nothing. We've also got a torch, which I believe we can light. Nope, that's actually swinging said torch. Oh, right-click. There we go. That lights the torch. And then right-click makes you burn your hand. Right. So apparently this is someone's building. So what we'll do, we'll open the door. Press use. That does not work. That definitely doesn't work. What, can we knock? Yep, definitely knocks. Hello? Hello? No. That'll wake them up if they're awake. Nope. No one there. Okay, right, continue wandering off. Looks like we got a couple of nice little stream. What I'm going to do is cling to the coastline because this is a very, well, everybody's using rocks and torches and stuff, so this is sort of a hunter-gatherer society, and, you know, historically, they would cling to the coastline because that's where a lot of food was, so why not? Free food on the shoreline. What's that in there? Is that something in the water? It looks like there is something in the water. Yes, it is a... It is some wood, which you can't actually do anything with. Cool, I don't want to drink that seawater. That probably wouldn't be overly good. Looks like there's... What's that, a campfire? Press use to light campfire. Yeah, that doesn't work. Right, moving on. I need some sort of resources, I'm guessing. Can I not gather any resources in here? It doesn't look like I can. Probably going to need some rocks and some sort of food at some point. Although, as I said, my experience is... of dying of starvation is pretty much wandering around going, I really need food and not being able to pick any berries. So oh, what's that there? That looks like it could be something. There's some sort of rushes or something in here, but that doesn't make much sense being here. Is it like, what is it? Open. It is small stash. It is a stash, but there's nothing in said stash, so it's just a pile of weeds in the water. Excellent. Right, wandering on, and... Oh, we can hit this, and we get stones and metal ore. Oh, okay. Right, this is good. We're actually getting some resources now. This is excellent. Quick rundown of UI. We've got a level on the bottom left and some experience. Don't know. I assume that's leveled up and stuff when we actually whack things and whatnot. On the right, we've got my health, I think, my hydration, and my... I guess it would be food as well, so yes. Apparently this says building blocked. I think that's because someone's got buildings over the other side. What I'm going to do is just keep whacking this thing to get some wood. How much wood do I actually have? I've got 70 wood. 80, 90, 100. And let's get to 200. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10. No. Because the thing disappeared. And right, okay, so I now have some resources. Let's get my torch because it's a bit less. Oh, hang on. We've gone into the world of really dodgy texturing apparently. What's going on there? I do not know. Right, wander off. I'm heading towards this thing here. It looks like a fairly big fort of some kind. Yeah, this is a fairly big fort indeed. I mean, look, it's all made of stone. It's got, like, some barricades around. It's got barbed wire that I'm guessing will hurt if you actually go near it. Oh, hang on. Is that some sort of... Can I gather these? No, I was going to say, can I gather some berries or something from there? But apparently you cannot. So I'll go up here. Just wandering around now. Just trying to see what we can actually do. Haven't yet found anyone, which is good. Because normally when that happens, they tend to just kill me instantly. I wonder if I can make anything, actually. Quick craft. Hammer. Paper. A lock, campfire, crafting, no. Can we not make any clothing because we are totally naked? Clothing, burlap trousers, nothing, and skirt, nothing. So we can't make any of that, so right, I guess we'll continue on. What's that? That's sulfur ore. I might as well gather sulfur and metal ore, and that is, oh, it's a boar, right. This might be good, then we might be able to get some food here, so, hi, how's it going? How's life and such? 1, 2, 3, just hit it with a rock. Good. So this is something that I mean, I must confess I was going to complain about the animations, but let's just ignore the fact that it was a bit junky and the problem that it went through a door that's made of metal. Right. So can I open door? No, I can't open the door. So I've lost my pig because it walked through a door. Great. That's just absolutely fantastic. We don't have a map, by the way, so we don't know really where we can go. Oh, I'm collecting resources here. All I'm doing now is playing a really, really shit Elder Scrolls, because I'm just running around and picking stuff up. I mean, some people might argue that the Elder Scrolls is not that good in the first place, but I like those games, and you know, that one of the things that you do is wander around and collect herbs and resources. But it looks like I can actually make something. Let's make myself a pair of shoes. That might be quite good considering what we're doing now. It looks like it's going to take 25 seconds according to the right-hand side, so we'll just continue wandering on. It looks like we can actually make stuff while we're wandering, which is good. So there's another sort of tower thing over there, fort over there. Looks like it's starting to get a bit all misty, which is, don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know if it's going to get dark or something. There's looks like a little line in the water there. I'm guessing that's just the sun going down or something like that. Looks like I'm starving now, which is not good. Let me equip shoes. There we go. No, that's not equip shoes. There we go. You right click, and I've now got some shoes on, as you can see. Yes, that was obviously my priority, to get some sort of thing on my feet. So excellent. So I can actually walk through here, and everything will be fine. So apparently, wet. Oh, you get wet as you walk through the water, which is understandable. You know, that is accurate to real life. So there's a weird sort of tower thing there. There's another fort thing here, and there's some more metals. And apparently some people just muttering on in the chat. I'm not really reading it. I'm too busy wandering around trying to find where I actually go. So looks like there's another place there. No, nobody's actually at home. So all I've really done so far is just sort of spawned, and well, I haven't even spawned and died. I actually loaded up dead, which is not overly great. And then I'm now wandering around and have been doing so for the last 5 minutes, and there's really not much to see or do. Again, another weird sort of junky area through here. And, whoa! Okay, so got a bit of a problem here. We've got texturing that goes not too bad. No, that's pretty good. A little bit low res, and then, oh dear. I don't particularly want to keep going, because we'll either end up in like a pixel art land or something, because it's all just going downwards, or we'll end up in the video for money for nothing. From, you know, Dire Straits. Sack it, let's just go through. And, oh, it loads. Okay, that's fine. Apparently it doesn't load that side. Maybe it's like an instance area. No, it can't, because I don't think there's that in the game. Anyway, keep on wandering. Looks like we've got a top of a hill here. We'll have a pop up and see what we can see. So, and nothing. Looks like a couple of buildings there, something over there. I don't know if it's a big fort over there or not. What if I light my torch, if that'll help out? Ow. Yeah, just keep it right close to my right eye so I can hardly see anything. Yeah, that's great. That's exactly what I wanted. So, still starving. Haven't got any food. Don't know where to get any food. What I'm going to do is cross the river, stroke sea, whatever. Actually, I think that's a bridge over there, so I might go that way so I don't have to go through the water. And that'll probably be the best thing to do. So, I wonder if there's anyone in here. No, it's all locked. All the doors are locked. I mean, I can understand it because, you know, people like me would come along and, I wouldn't say steal something, but I'll be honest, if I saw like a bag of berries, I would probably nick it right about now. I'm going to extinguish the torch because obviously that's probably going to happen anywhere. It says wet, it's percentage of wet. Right, so it goes up to your your torso or whatever. Looks like I can actually run through that, which is fine. That's good. I don't have to swim through it. Assuming you can swim. I think you can swim. I'm going to run up here and then see what we can find up top. There's another campfire over there, which is useful if we need to come back and get some warmth. I'm currently starving though, so I really need to sort that out. As you can see, my food level is on 0. It looks like we've got some sort of base of a building here. Look, that says, what, stable? 10 of 10? I wonder if we can take it down. Can we take the resources? Oh, we can! Excellent. Right, so looks like we can whack this and bosh. Yeah, it all falls down. Don't actually get any resources out of it, so I don't really see any point in continuing with that. Looks like there's something over there. I think it is... that looks like some sort of boar or something. Nope, it's not a boar, it's a bear. That's completely different. I do not want to tackle a brown bear. Or is that a grizzly? Oh, but there is a boar next to it. Right, okay. This might change things then. If I can if I can get just one of them, then I should be able to get some food. Needs must, old boy, because as you can see, I am starving, so I really need to get some sort of sustenance. So, hi, Mr. Boar, and bang. 1, 2, 3. No, sorry. There's no option to be vegan in the game, so you are going to have to go down, I'm afraid. So, okay, it's apparently Spider Pig. It's Spider Boar we're chasing after now, which is fine, I guess. We'll charge up the top. And where is it actually gone? Did it run up here? It is up here. Yes, there it is. It is running away. Maybe it's leading me to safety. Maybe that's what's happening. This is good. Onward, boar! Right, I'm just going to keep following it. Unless I want to eat it. Okay, it's trying to use shrubbery. It's trying to get a bit of cover. No, it's just meandering now. It was probably trying to tell me the way to go, but it's now meandering because, well, to be fair, I did bray it over the head with a rock several times. So, I think, yeah, pretty much every action in the game is hit it with a rock. I mean, it's pretty much like what Jeremy Clarkson would do if, like, he needed to do, well, anything. I don't know if he drives cars by going power, 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 hammer. Actually, that's exactly what he does. But every solution, apparently, in this game can be resolved by application of rock. So far, we do have some... What? Do we have boar? We do have some boar. There you go. We've got some boar meat. Raw pork. Excellent. Right, so we don't want to eat raw pork. Oh! Oh, there's a plate. Oh. Right. So, dead, apparently. So, Crondite, or whatever, killed you using their bow of hunting. Didn't even get to say hello. Right, we'll respawn. We'll give it another go. We'll give it a fair shot. So anyway, we've woke up again somewhere where we don't know where we are, but we'll have a wander around. Looks like there's some sort of some sort of crops in here. Nope, looks like some sort of, I thought it was like some sort of sugar cane or something, but no, it's no crops at all. But we do have our rock again, because you do start with a rock and a torch or something. So, oh, hi, how's it going? That was just uncalled for. Yeah, so I'm now getting, yeah. So now someone, Smix, apparently has killed you with a rock. And, that does not sound friendly. Right, we'll give it another go. We'll do another respawn, but this is fairly representative, I think, of what happens. Whoa, we were all sort of shaking away there. It looks like there's someone on the ground there. We can actually loot them. Can we loot them? Yes, we can. They do have a rock and a torch. Well, you know, I might as well take the rock and the torch because, well, they're obviously not using it. They're asleep. And to be fair, it seems to be a bit of a dog-eat-dog world. I mean, the way you get ahead in this game is, well, it's sort of like in real life. I mean, you can either be sort of like friendly and happy and try and help everybody out, in which case you might succeed, you might fail, you might sort of be middling. But really, the only real way to truly get ahead is to be an absolute bastard. I guess there is sort of similarities to life there. What's this? Is talk shit, get hit, said by Mr. Falcon, apparently, this thing here. Nice little sign there, very, very good. Looks like he's also got a tower as well. This person is still lying there on the ground. I wonder if can I actually hit them with a rock? I mean, how does it work? I mean, is it just, yeah, you do just literally hit them with a rock, so I can just keep just hitting them with a rock over the head like that. I mean, that would probably, does look fairly, yeah, they're dead now, aren't they? Are they dead? Have I actually killed someone? Oh, I'm getting bone fragments and raw human meat as well. I didn't know you could eat human. Right, right, okay, long pork, excellent, right, so we can have that, excellent, we'll sort that out. Okay, so we now have some meat. Excellent. This has gone quite downhill since I've started this video. I wanted to try wandering around and showing you the game and just sort of my experience of what it's like. And we've started off as that, wandering around and exploring, to actually killing someone and then, well, potentially we're about to eat them. But I need somewhere to cook them first because I don't fancy you know, eating raw human. Looks like some sort of foundation, and yes, that's going to take me forever to actually sort that out. What I want to do is actually try and find other people that don't want to kill me, but to be fair, I've just sort of done that. I guess that's what happened to me when I was loading in. Someone came along and went bam, bam, bam. Maybe the reason why they did that is they were just starving, like my other character was earlier. Maybe that's what it was, and they really just wanted some food, and it was more desperation. So maybe adding a bit more food would stop a lot of the killing. Maybe that's why the guy at that quarry or whatever it was shot me straight in the face. Or maybe he was just an absolute git, but I don't really know. So, it looks like wandering over here. It looks like some sort of corn, but it's not ready by the look of it. It's still going away there. It's just growing. Looks like a nice sun going down. That's quite nice indeed. Oh, let's not jump over there because it looks like it's sort of very, very leg breaky. And I don't really want that. So, apparently someone's complaining in the chat that nobody on this server is friendly. I can sort of attest to that at the moment. But anyway, let's just have a quick run around. What can we find? Apparently darkness is setting in, so we'll get our torch. We do have 2 torches now, which is good. Can I actually light both torches? No. And to be fair, which is, you know, everything... This is quite good. When you have your torch and you put it away, it doesn't stay lit, which would be not very good at all. Looks like someone's got a... Oh, a very nice little house. Nothing in that box. I've got some bones and other stuff on me. What's that? Some sort of... Oh, it says authorize and I can't walk through here. Can I walk through? It says I can authorize and deauthorize. I don't know what that's all about. Maybe... Ah, campfire. We can use campfire and we can turn on, but we don't have anything to turn it on with. So what we need to do is gather some material and then we can start eating a bit of human. So there we go. So bash all this. There's some wood. Excellent. We can come back for that. Looks like we're going to nick this hut and we will probably put, I don't know, can we not split it? We can split it. And put 35 in there and turn on. And then I think, ow, 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 ow. Okay, fire burns. Lesson learned. Got you. Excellent. Right. Let's just use that. And then we'll put in meat. So that says, is that human meat? Yeah, raw human meat consuming will damage your health. Well, we're not going to raw it, are we? We're going to make it unraw, otherwise known as cooked or burnt. I mean, it depends which place you go to. If it's a very, very expensive restaurant, then generally they can do anything and they will say it's actually cooked, even though it's some sort of burnt cinder animal that's mutated from the back of a nuclear power plant, but that's apparently exotic rather than something you should probably stay well away from. So keep whacking tree. Tree's been whacked. Excellent. Nice lighting and shadows, must confess. Very, very nice. So far, I haven't had any real performance hits. Now and again, frame rate drops now and again, but you know what, that's to be expected with a in-depth game. But yeah, it's actually quite a good looking game. Let's go for this. And looks like we've got some meat. Excellent. So let's have a quick look. And that says meat from a human being. Eating provides small boost to health, hunger, and thirst. Eat. There we go. So it looks like there's no morality system in the game, which I think is quite telling that there isn't anything like that. It looks like we can we not bash that? Yes, we can, but it takes forever. Don't know why we can't go up there. There's actually nothing up there. It's just a solid roof, so I don't know what the point is. So, open that again. Looks like we've got some meat. What's that there? That is animal fat. Since I got that for human, that is not great. So, still burning this wood here to... What's that? What's that? That's charcoal. Okay. So, what I need ideally is... I need ideally some sort of fibre so I can start making some clothes, because I am still very, very naked. So, looks like the meat has been cooked. What I'm going to do is turn off the fire. Just turn the... Obviously, all wildfires, all open like pit fires or campfires have an on-off switch. That's how it works. And let's wander over here now. I would like to see where I'm going, but I'm just, because I'm holding the torch 2 inches from my eyeball, I cannot really see much. I wonder if we can set fire to the brush. And no, I was going to say that'll light everything up. So it looks like some sort of castle here, and I'm guessing it's going to be... Oh, it's not locked. Oh, it's open. Right, we'll have a wander in then. Hello? I'll make sure I announce my presence. Hello? Using the in-game chat, obviously. Anyone about? I'll check upstairs. Open. Nothing. Open. Nothing. Open. Nothing. Cool, so there's nothing in here. But we can go at the top and... Ooh, very, very nice view. Which is obviously what you want. Not shelter or some sort of, like, larder full of everything. No, you just want a nice view. I say it's a nice view. I can see burning light in my right eye and darkness from my left. So, yeah. Nothing over there by the look of it. Looks like fairly desolate place. These doors have been opened. Can you open this one? No, that's definitely... So this won't work. No, that doesn't work either. And there's something down there. I think it's some sort of, like, forge or something it looks like. Yeah, it's a forge. It's actually a forge. Bit weird the shape of this building, I must confess. I know I make a lot of things on the channel, but that is definitely a bit of a mess. Right, wander off. I think there's some sort of structure over here. And, oh, we're in the water there. We are drowning, which is never a good thing. It's also too cold, which, to be fair, you can see there is snowy mountains over there and such. Let's just light this thing up, and hopefully this will give us some warmth. I mean, we are holding it pretty much on our head, so that would probably warm us up just slightly. So yeah, obviously I've got nothing on my feet, which is my... Oh, look, oh, it's very, very minus. What's this? Is that a sign of some kind? It's like a... Oh, what? Question mark? Oh, it's like a bullseye with some question marks on it. So I don't know what that actually means. Whether that means don't shoot, maybe? Oh, I don't know. Minus 40 odd degrees C. Quite cold. Very popsicled there. Still more buildings here, but looks like it's yeah, it's derelict. Yeah, there's nothing here. So I think it's going from the binary combination of completely derelict building no one's about, or oh my god, I'm about to get killed instantly. That's sort of the way this seems to work. Should we climb the mountain? Oh, that says friendly. I think that's like the attempted finger painting of a 3-year-old child, but we can probably go, hello. All right, we'll have a little sort of talk. Anyone about? Yeah, see if there's anyone here. The sign says Sign said friendly, but the environment says piss off, basically. So that's Rust. Yeah, I think we're about done. I really don't know what the fuss is about, really. Maybe it's the server that I went on. Maybe it's just how the game is. But essentially, my experience is wander around, being completely and utterly bored to tears, or getting killed. I don't know if there's a middle ground. I assume that's where the actual game is, but who knows? I mean, obviously still in development, so these things can actually change, and hopefully they will, but I like the idea of it, actually surviving and having to craft and work together as a team. Maybe if I played it with friends, then maybe that would help out, but then again, maybe we'll just encounter other friends as well who are just trying to hit other people with rocks. That's Rust. Links in the description so you can check it out yourself. Now you don't need to ask me constantly to play this thing, although I'm sure those requests will still keep coming in. Now I guess it's time to check out the game every couple of weeks just to see if it's actually moved on. I do like the look of some of the guns and some of the equipment, but like a lot of survival games, I've tried and I've never actually got there because I just die too often. But perhaps I'm doing it wrong. I probably am doing it wrong, to be completely honest with you. But links in the description so you can check the game out yourself if you do so desire. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.